funeral of Ontario Provincial Police Constable Tarun Bali took place earlier today in Mississauga, Ontario. He was killed in the line of duty last week when he was struck by a vehicle as police tried to arrest the person at the wheel. An 18-year-old has been charged with first-degree murder. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick has more on how he's being remembered.
Hundreds of police officers, not just from across the province, but across the country, attended today's funeral, as well as politicians of all levels, including Ontario Premier Doug Ford, all here to honor the fallen officer, Tarun Bali. He was 29 years old. He was with the OPP for just 2.5 years, but we heard at the funeral that he made a big impact in his short time and that he was highly respected. He worked with the Dufferin detachment in Orangeville, but when he was killed in the line of duty last week, he was working in Northern Ontario with the James Bay detachment. He was killed in the town of Hearst while responding to a call with other officers. They were attempting to arrest an 18-year-old man. Bali was struck by a vehicle and died of his injuries. That 18-year-old man is now facing a first-degree murder charge as well as other charges. Bali volunteered to go work up north. It's something that he had done before. He loved his job. One of his friends shared a memory at today's funeral saying he once asked Bali if he ever won the lottery, would he quit his job? He said his friend laughed and said no without hesitation. The OPP Commissioner Thomas Carrick also spoke at the funeral. He said he remembered meeting Bali at his graduation and remembers how excited he was to start serving the people of Ontario and how immensely proud his family was of him. Sergeant Jay Moore from the Dufferin detachment also spoke. He recalled what a quick impact Bali made at the detachment, how quickly he made friends, and how he came to treat Bali like a son.
Thank you for being who you were every day, without fail. A respected and loved police officer in our province and community, a dedicated friend who never faltered, a bright ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days to anyone who had the pleasure of knowing you. You always had a bro hug, slap on the back, or you're hearing it here, an ear rub for anyone who wanted it. Personal space didn't exist in your world. You brought a smile to everyone's face and a laugh to everyone's life.
Bali's wife also spoke at the funeral. She said that her world has fallen apart, but she also said she is feeling supported by Bali's many colleagues. And she had a message for the officers that were with him the day that he died. She told them they did everything they could not to feel the weight upon them, not to question whether they could have done anything differently. She told them to be kind to themselves. She told them to carry her husband's memory with them, that every time they put on the uniform and answer a call to remember him and let his memory give them strength. Then she had a message for her husband.
My words fall short of how I feel. But I am so lucky to love you and to be loved by you, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you for choosing me and loving me so much.
We also heard from Bali's father, who said that his son wanted to be a police officer since he was a young boy. His father talked about how police officers leave their homes every day, face danger and risk, and that their sacrifices should never be taken for granted. This is the second funeral that the OPP has held for a fallen officer in just a matter of weeks. In April, Sergeant Brandon Malcolm died in the line of duty while riding his motorcycle in Cobourg, Ontario. And then last week, just 2 days after Bali died, a Toronto police officer, Mark Pinizzotto, was shot and killed while carrying out a search warrant. He was a married father of two. A funeral will be held for him next week. Megan Fitzpatrick, CBC News, Mississauga.